Hi, my name is Louisa. I'm an artist and I'm based in Sydney, Australia. I love art from a very young age. Painting is my language. I love colors, using different textures and layers. Um, Being in nature is probably one of my strongest sources of inspiration. I love being inspired by what the Creator made, all the nature around us, the mountains, the waters, the beaches, even the sunlight. So everything to me is so inspirational, and the people around me are inspiring. I love painting people and really engaging with my environments and drawing inspiration from nature. And I believe there's something very spiritual in nature, and that really intrigues me as an artist. My inspiration for the Streams of Healing exhibition comes from my desire to explore colour, light, and creativity, and how this reflects renewal, resilience, and restoration. My practice as a visual artist and art therapist has shown me how transformative art can be, not only on canvas, but also on human hearts. So I really wanted to create a space where the community could come together and experience how transformative art could be, how they could be inspired through creativity to experience transformation, renewal, and resilience. So this exhibition is a celebration of the human spirit, and it's a celebration of how creativity can really bring healing to our souls and to our spirits and our lives. Art can be healing in many ways, and it can really transform people's relationships. It can reduce stress, and it can open doors to spirituality in a number of ways. So with art, making art, even viewing art is a way people can de-stress. It offers a space where people can dialogue and talk about certain topics and things they wouldn't otherwise be able to talk about through the art. So it's a way that people can discuss um, and talk about things in a safe way. It's also a way that making or creating with other people creates a sense of connection. So people feel connected when they're making art, they're viewing art together. If you go to an exhibition with your friend, it's a way of connecting and seeing things from different perspectives, which is also a really healing way of improving your relationships. It also is a way that we can open ourselves to spirituality, because art is a spiritual language. It's a higher form of communication, they say, because we don't necessarily have to use words to explain, and it's a universal language that everyone can understand. So it's a very special way to feel connected to something bigger than ourselves, whether it's nature, whether it's a community, or whether it's peace and love. So my artworks in the Streams of Healing exhibition are born from meditation and reflection. So each piece is an expression of an emotion. So whether that be resilience, or whether it be the transformative power of art, or whether it be restoration and healing, or a sense of hope, I wanted to incorporate that spiritual into the painting. So they're kind of like stories that you can have conversations with. In terms of my art language, I love using color and texture in my paintings and my artwork. So I'll use many layers to convey complex emotions. So it would be actually painting out the transformation process towards hope, towards beauty, towards emotional restoration. So a lot of the textures that I use are designed to be, part of that process. And I want to invite the viewer to see their own personal story in the artwork and experience their own personal feeling in the artwork, so that they can receive some sort of emotional healing and restoration that's embodied in the piece itself. So it's like a mirror, which I'd like the viewer to be able to explore their own story through each artwork. So these art healing workshops that are connected to the exhibition are designed so that the community can connect and have their own hands-on experience with experiencing art making and creativity. I've heard so many stories from past art healing workshops that I've run that participants often feel so uplifted, so joyful after the creative process of art making. It's a way for them to process their emotions and they de-stress very easily. And also it's a way that they can put into pictures what they can't put into words. So it's a way they can express and really connect to their creative side or their artistic side. And there's also the element of connection with other people. So making art and creating art together, you learn to connection is so important for our mental health and for our well-being. So being in community really is wonderful when people can create and make together. I hope that people that come to this exhibition will feel some sort of transformation, whether it's being um, uplifted, whether it's feeling a sense of calm, a sense of peace from experienced creativity themselves. Art is a very universal language. It's the language of the soul, and it's also a language of the mind. And I want people to experience art as healing and to be inspired and have this light come into their lives.